Hi guys, Draw with Lara'chan here. Today we're going to be drawing Leprechaun and all about St. Patrick's Day here. So we have the Leprechaun looking into a pot of gold. I drew two clouds here with the rainbow leading into the pot of gold here, and we're going to be kind of playing with the perspective. So he is actually looking down here. So I'm going to teach you how to do that with the eyes, and also you know, some details of like how the hands are holding onto it. And as far as the rainbow goes, we're gonna be kind of mimicking the same color pattern on both sides, so that's super fun. And of course, shamrock. This is absolutely important for St. Patrick's Day, and I have a super easy way to do this, so I'm gonna go over that as well. Okay, let's get right into it. So for this project, one of the most important part is going to be having our grid lines that we usually do, but we are going to be using this middle line here to center everything. So that's really going to be important for us today. What do we need for today? Pencil, eraser, Sharpie, or it could be a black marker or a black crayon. Watercolors, our crayons, they're getting used a lot lately, and we're gonna need some water and a paintbrush and paper towel so we don't make a mess, and a clear space to be able to do our artwork. Okay, now that we carefully measured out our grid lines and we have our cross, we can begin our drawing. For this drawing, we're going to really be using this middle grid line, so definitely make sure that that's there. And we're going to start with the pot of gold, and we're going to start with the opening. And to do so, we're going to make an oval shape. Actually, we're going to make a lot of oval shapes in this drawing, so let's definitely practice that. As always, go ahead and go over it a couple of times to get the shape that you like. And we are using a pencil, so we can always erase. From here, bring this side in, bring this side in as well, just like that. And bring the rest of the pot, like a half circle shape on this side and the other side as well, to make sure that it's resting on the bottom. So I'm gonna go from this side, 1 and 2. And from here, I am gonna fill this pot of gold with gold coins. But before I do that, I'm gonna start with his hat. So the hat is gonna be pretty much the same size of the opening of the pot. So I'm gonna do a shape very similar. Here we go, so you could see. So here we go. Here is my top of the hat, and another oval shape like so. And from here, I'm gonna bring it in, and I'm gonna probably have this rectangle shape here, somewhere here. Okay, and then bring that over to the edge, this side as well. And from here, before we close this up, what we're gonna do actually is bring it out like so, and this side as well, bring it out like this. And before I close out the hat and be done with it, I'm gonna actually work on his face looking down. So here we go. I'm gonna start with his eyebrows. It's probably gonna be bushy like this, and one more on this side. And then from here, I'm still gonna be using the grid line, and I'm gonna make my nose somewhere here and his eyes. So for the eyes, think of doing this type of a shape on both sides. But if we leave it as is, it's gonna look like his eyes are closed. So what we want to do next is make like almost like a half moon shape, like this. And that looks pretty scary, so we're definitely not gonna leave it like that. We're gonna make another circle here, like this. And another white circle here, and a black circle. Fill it in, like so. And make another line here. So this now looks like it's an eyeball that's looking down. Okay, now from here, I'm gonna make his happy smile, like this. And from here, I'm gonna do a little bottom of his chin here. His nose is here, super cute. And then I'm gonna start working on his beard. So the beard is gonna go probably all the way up to his eyebrows and start bringing it in almost like a triangle shape. And then keep going with that. Oops. Like so. And then from here, you want to have his ears sticking out. And they kind of look like elf ears. So pointy, like so. And this side as well. Make it pointy, almost like you're drawing a leaf. And then do the same on the inside, like this. So from here, you could actually bring out the hat like this. And like this, and now you could close the hat. Okay, and this is going to be black. And that's going to be black inside here, and we'll keep this gold or yellow. We could use yellow for that. So from here, I want to have his little hands almost like it's looking into the pot. So I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4. This is good actually, just like that. And then on this side as well, 1, 2, 3, 4. The thumb would be here actually on both sides, but his beard will be covering it. Okay, now from here, we are gonna use our eraser and we're gonna erase this area so that we could start filling it in with some gold coins. Okay, so let's bring this again like this. Okay, now we're gonna fill it in. So to do so, I'm gonna make a oval shape again. I told you we're gonna do a lot of that today. Maybe an oval shape here, an oval shape here, an oval shape here, oval shape here. And for each coin, you want to do an extra on one side only, like this. And go ahead and make these lines on them. Okay, perfect. So this looks like the leprechaun is looking into his pot of gold. We have his eyebrows there, we have his eyes looking down, and you can see that it's looking down at his gold here. And here I'm going to also label this. So the easiest way to make bubble letters is to first write down the word gold, like this. And then you want to trace that. So here we go. Easy. The easiest way to draw a shamrock, so we're gonna have it sticking out like this. From here, go ahead and draw a cross, like that. So we just did a cross. From here, I'm gonna make a heart shape on each of these crosses. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ta-da! Done and done. So that's the easiest way to draw a shamrock. And 4-leaf clover is very lucky. So I definitely went with 4 instead of 3. Here we go. Next, I'm going to draw clouds on both sides so that I could make the rainbows coming out of it. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from here, I'm gonna have the rainbow going into it. Okay. Also, I want to make sure my gold is not just floating. I'm gonna go ahead and add some ground here. Super simple. And going back to my clouds, I want to give it cute face like this, and maybe a smiley face, cheeks. Sharpie time. Eraser time. Time to use your crayons to color in your artwork. So I am gonna start with our rainbow, and I'm gonna try to keep the same color story going from this side and that side. So I'm gonna start with my red. So I take the color red, nice, and yeah, get a lot of water in there. Okay, and here we go. Here's my red. Do the same on this side. Okay, that's my red. Next color I'm gonna go to is orange. So at this point, you wanna go back to your water and use your paper towel to get the color out. And now you're gonna use the orange. Okay, and same. And on this side as well. And a little bit of overlapping is actually great. I'm going to use my white crayon and I'm going to draw some hearts. Use a light green color watercolor to bring out the white hearts that you drew. Surprise! You're all done. Thank you so much for drawing with me. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.